How is everyone doing in this Fearless Greatness group? Welcome as we continue this growth expansion phase of ourselves, of our journey, of this version of self that we want to become. And in this video, I wanted to talk a bit about that and how we can further understand a way to get there, a way to cultivate and invoke and become that greatest version of self. And a lot of the times that what keeps us from actually stepping into this version of ourself is ourself. Clearly, and more oftenly than not, it's the sad part that we have to realize our biggest hindrance is ourself. And when we can admit that, when we can step into that and find that as our truth, then you can know that, all right, if I'm my hindrance, what do I got to do to get out of the way, right? Everything outside of you is beyond your control. So what is really the hindrance that's keeping you, what's keeping me, what's keeping other people from stepping into this greatest version of self, or this newfound version of who you want to become, whether that's goals, whether that's achievements, whether that's successes, whether that's just an everyday version of you that you'd like to be better at, or be stronger at, or be more confident in, be more secure in who you are. And that all comes from our beliefs, our belief system. And the biggest problem about your beliefs is that you believe them. When you can start stepping out of this solidified agreement that you've made that your beliefs are true, you can start to unwind and unprogram the ideas of what you hold as a value to yourself in your own truth, right? Let's just take, for instance, I always tell myself, I'm not good enough, or someone's better than me, or I don't have enough skills, or I don't have enough schooling or education. That is a belief system that I've created for myself, and I've agreed to it. When I agree to it, it becomes a belief. When I believe in something, it is forever going to hinder me from becoming a reality or overcoming or changing until I really, really find a way to commit. Your beliefs are your biggest hindrance and or your biggest competitive advantage to do the things that you want to do. So if you know it's either your hindrance or your advantage, I would imagine more often than not you want it to be your advantage. So how do we move from hindrance to advantage? Now, the only way that you are going to start to overcome old beliefs that keep you programmed in a state of believing that you're not good enough, or I'm insecure, or I don't have enough knowledge, or whatever that may be, I'm not tall enough, I'm not pretty enough, whatever that is, I didn't come from the right background, my parents didn't have enough. To move out of this belief, this hindrance, into a belief system of encouragement, of confidence, of strength, you have to challenge your beliefs. The only way to expand from out of this space into this space is to start to challenge your beliefs, to look at the things you hold of value and that you say are true that aren't necessarily always true. Okay, if the sky is blue and you say it's blue, we all agree it's blue. That is a belief that is a cultural and global universal understanding. But it is not a global, cultural, and universal understanding that you are not good enough, that you don't have enough knowledge, that you don't have the looks or the smarts or the discipline or the courage to step in, to create, to do, to have, to become. That is your belief. So the idea is you have to challenge those beliefs. Where do they come from? Why do you say them? Why do you believe them? Where did it all start? Do you have comparisons? Create a list of beliefs that you believe that you have that are hindering you from becoming another version of self, or creating the goals that you want to have, or having the success that you want to have, or becoming the version of self that you want to be. Start a list. I highly encourage you to start a list of questions. First, start with the beliefs. What are the beliefs that you have that are not allowing you to step forward? What are they? Write them out. Be brutally honest. Then start to question those beliefs. Challenge them. How can you move through them? Where did they come from? Why do you believe in them? And what is it that you could do that could possibly start to get you to believe that that is not true? right? I'm not good enough. Okay, bullshit. Where did that come from? There's a challenge right there. You're challenging that belief. Where did it come from? Okay, is there something in my past that makes me believe that I'm not good enough? Oh yeah, I didn't get that job that I wanted when I was 18. Oh fuck, and I actually didn't get accepted to the one university that I wanted to go to. Oh, and then I got rejected by the girl that I actually really wanted to be with. And for the longest time, my mom had a terrible relationship with me. There's 4 to 5 strong reasons of why you don't believe you're good enough that are all going to hinder you in who you want to become. So challenge those beliefs. Ask yourself some questions. And then once you get the questions, start to decide how and what you can do that's within your ability, that's within your capability, that's within your own safety to make you feel comfortable enough and confident enough to do things. What is within your reach that you can start doing to overcome this belief? If you don't start expanding, if you don't start challenging, if you don't start courageously being bold enough to say, that belief is bullshit, I don't want to believe this anymore, I want to believe this way, you're going to forever be stuck in this bouncing between this and that, this and that. Worry and fear, anxiety and uncertainty. So I challenge you to take a break once, or take a journal, or even in your phone notes, or even your phone voice record. Next time a disbelief or a hindrance shows up for you, challenge it. Write it down, make note of it, and then challenge it. Challenge it in some way. Challenge yourself to move forward. The only way you're going to become a greater version of self, or start to achieve, or start to be successful, or start to find this newness of yourself it won't happen until you start challenging your belief systems. Your belief systems were created from your past. Your past isn't even real anymore. It doesn't even exist. And the more you give attention to a past that doesn't exist, you will forever keep yourself from a future that's awaiting you. Challenge your beliefs, ask yourself some deep questions, and find some ways to create action that can break down those old beliefs. If you're needing help, you're needing some encouragement, you're needing some support to do that, write in the comments, message me directly. Start transforming your life to become this next greatest version of yourself. Not for anyone else, because you deserve it. Take the challenge, step forward, overcome beliefs, rewrite your programming, and start claiming who you want to be in the next chapter of your life. Calm transformation. Be calm, be easy, be tranquil. Move with diligence and confidence and swiftness. It doesn't have to be so abrasive. Take your transformation, take it with swiftness, calmness, patience, kindness. Be easy with yourself, but push yourself, expand past your limits and your beliefs. If you need some help, reach out, direct message. I look forward to hearing back. If you have some awesome insights that you can share, post in the comments below, write, and let me know how it goes.